72. 72-hour assault pack, you know? I got the, I keep the machete on the side, you know? Fuck the gray man theory, that's for little girls. You know, we're out in the woods here in Florida. We don't do all that gray man theory shit. We're fucking going around with camouflage shopping carts and e-bikes with fucking dump pouches on them and fucking, we're fucking running Baofeng radios hanging out the side of this shit. We got the trauma shears right there for the first aid kit that's in there, a fucking tourniquet in there. I'm hanging chem lights off the back. Making this bag look as tactical as possible because it's a great deterrent and makes criminals not want to mess with you, contrary to what the gray man theory people say. In uncertain times as civilization begins to kind of fall apart there, you're going to want to look more and more like a hard target. You're not going to want to look like some lemming, some normal person that can be messed with. You're going to want to look more and more militant. Oh my God, I love this bag. And this is not the first one I've owned. I've owned other ones, and I've owned a lot of 511 bags. And during my time in the Republic of Florida Militia, we used a bunch of 511 bags, and I got footage of that. And we usually preferred olive drab green ones, but I've been known to run some camo ones here and there. Man, this thing right here, it's tried and true. I don't know how old this technology is, but I know that when I was a teenager, I knew that these things existed. I don't know how old these bags are. What I do know is they've been around forever. They've been around forever, and we're about to look inside this bag. I don't know what's inside this bag. I don't know. It may be something embarrassing. We'll see. I haven't really opened this bag in several days. There may be some very embarrassing things in here. Please don't look. Let's see what I got in here. Oh, I don't really have anything in here at the moment, actually. Which is good. Makes it easier to review. Let's see. I got these. I stole these from my mom. They're in the backpack. Don't tell her. So there's this. I mean, look. There's this compartment down here. Like, there's compartments in here I don't even use, and they don't even get in the way. They don't get in the way because when nothing's in them, they're like flat. And you got this thing down here with like a retention cord on it, so you can really put stuff in there and keep it toward the bottom of your bag, keep it from going around everywhere. You got these zipper pockets. I got some paracord in the top little zipper pocket here. This centerpiece right here is a perfect spot to put a helmet. And when I go e-bike riding, that's typically what goes there. Like when I go into the store or something, I take the helmet off and I put it there. If I'm going to be in the store for a while, that's normally what I do. So this is a perfect spot for a helmet. It's a perfect spot for anything that you're lazy, like a jacket or something. You just want to shove something right there for it to stay there, and it's going to stay retained because you got these straps here. And these retention straps are also perfect for, you can put a machete on the side of the bag. It will hold. This machete has been mounted there for a very long time. And so basically everywhere I go, as long as I have this bag, the machete's on me. For those that wonder, this is the CKRT Chance in Hell machete, autistically spray painted camouflage. It's boring. This is another product you've seen a million times. The 511 Tactical Rush 72. Been around for decades. It's not some new, untested technology that we don't know anything about. You know what I mean? It's not some exotic thing. It's not some Gucci weird company you've never heard of. It's a company that's been around for decades. It's a product that I think has been around for about 20 years. I don't know if it's been 20 exactly. I do know this. I had a bag similar to this one. I don't know if it was the 72. I think the one I had as a teenager might have been the 12 or the 24. But I know this. I've been dealing with 511 bags for years, and so have my friends. And the biggest complaint we have is they get stolen because they're freaking valuable, and people know they're valuable. You can just tell they're valuable just by looking at them, and people will steal them. So if you leave them unattended at the beach or something like that, I'm talking about you, St. George Island. You leave that unattended sitting there at the beach, it might grow legs and walk off. Other than that, I have absolutely no complaints about the 511 Tactical bag. When the main complaint is that they're too valuable and they end up getting stolen because they're too valuable, when that's the main complaint, you know you got a good product. I have not had any of these things fail on me. They look new. I've had this one right here, I've had for years, and it still looks new practically. It doesn't even look that beat up. Considering what I've taken this thing through, it doesn't even look that beat up, and it's crazy to me. So the nylons they use, the materials they use, because I've seen bags from Kelty and Kenai and like Maxpedition. I've seen really high-end expensive bags, and I've seen really cheap low-end bags. I've got some really good bags from Condor that I'm going to review. As a matter of fact, if you're on a budget and you don't got 511 tactical money, Condor might be a very good option, and I'm going to be reviewing the Condor. Condor makes a version of this, and they do a good, they do their best, and it's a contender. You know what I'm saying? Considering you're spending about $100 less, Condor makes a little contender, I'm not going to lie. And then Condor's contender has been around for quality of the straps. And like, this is really what you're paying for. I don't know what these straps are made out of, but the padding in these straps is amazing. I'm not sponsored by 511 Tactical. They wouldn't sponsor me in a million years. I'm way too politically extreme for them. I know they'll never support me. I 100% endorse them, even though they don't endorse me. I want to make it clear. They don't endorse me, but I do endorse them. 511 Tactical all the way. 2 times their gear has actually saved my life. So thank you, 511 Tactical. Thank you for saving my life. You saved my life probably 2 times, actually. So, Jordan Jarrett, signing off. Alrighty.